Hello everyone, my name is Jim Feyerherm. I'm the Operations Manager here at the East Troy Railroad Museum and East Troy Electric Railroad. And we need to talk about this COVID-19. Well, in railroading, we have a red flag. Yes, we are stopped, we are closed. We're sorry about that, but that's what we all have to do right now. But that doesn't mean we're completely done with things. We're going to use social media. We have some volunteers that are really good at Facebooking, and we're going to post some virtual tours. We've got some tours of the buildings. We're going to have some tours of the cars. We're also going to be posting some things each and every day of some snapshots, close-ups of things, and you can try to guess what they are, where they're at on the railroad. But you know what, I want to talk a little bit about things that have happened in history, certainly on this line. All these cars behind us, most of all, were made in the 20s, some way in the back, even earlier than that. And there's been some really tough times in this world. 1918, we had the Spanish flu. A lot of talk about that right now. World War I came along in 1914 to 1921. Tough stuff. Great Depression, 1929 to 1933. World War II, 1939 to 1945. Korean War came along about 1950 to 53. Vietnam, 1962 to 1970. And of course, in modern times, 9/11. Lots of bad stuff. However, there were some joys. In 1910, there were some early interurbans that took people to theaters to hear the mighty Wurlitzer organs play. In 1920, there was the automobile. Not real good for interurbans, but good for everybody to get around. 1928 came the invention of sliced bread. Also in 1928 was penicillin. Freon came along in 1930. Thank goodness for that. 1950 came the television. 1960 was a color television, and now we have 4K, 85-inch with remote control. The microwave oven, developed in 1946, became a household appliance in 1970. We landed on the moon in 1969. The internet, 1983, and look at it now. The first smartphone, named Simon, was 1994. We have the iPhone, came along in 2007. I'm using an iPhone right now. And a real joy to this particular guy, the Cubs won the World Series. But all through that time, all these cars were there. I always think about the people that rode on those cars, that traveled on those cars, both bad and good. All the emotions that were done, all the things that these railroad and these cars experienced. This line was built in 1907, saw all of that stuff, and is seeing it today. So here at the East Troy Electric Railroad, we're going to continue on very well. We're going to continue on as best we can. We have lots of volunteers that are looking forward to come back to help us out. We're looking forward to all of you folks coming to ride our trains once we get back on the track. But right now, we got a red flag. Pretty soon, we'll get to put that away. So stay tuned. Watch for our postings, and we'll have fun. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day.